Alright. I don't think that the fairy is going to get me anything important, but I bet it has more than two. I just don't have any. I mean, the other two had hints. Pretty clearly something was going on. So I might actually be done with it. I'm just curious if it will help me out with any of the weird stuff I'm working on. Damn. That's a lot of money. Still can't get rid of this statue. I feel like I want to take it to the Shrine of the Mother. And through a couple of those zones. Just run around with it. Nah. Heck. Let's unlock Beelzebub. time is now. She left. I think that'll reset it. I wonder if there's anywhere in here. I don't think I've ever dragged the fairy through this mess. I've dragged it through the Dark World version. I don't see what it would be though. Oh shit. See something? What? Huh? What the fuck is this? I played this. Oh my god, that means there's more key secrets. Maybe there's one in every single zone. Well, now I gotta wait 5 minutes. Hey, I'm only missing 2 software. I want to talk to all the philosophers while I'm waiting, see what they have to say. Because they're saying that this last one is another... I don't suppose you could give me those things. I think the fairy respawn time is like 5 minutes. Where else am I gonna take it? I've already checked Moonlight and Twins pretty heavily with it. And the Goddess Tower. And I just went through Shrine of the Mom, except for the side rooms. I was trying to get to one, but I ran out of time. It is. I'm trying to remember where the fourth one is. Don't remember. They don't seem to have anything new to say anyway. Lazy jerks. Won't take long to find him. It's the one. Apparently it will take long to find him. Where the heck is he? I seem to have lost one of the fellas. I'm going through all of them. Talk to this one already. Ain't one here. I opened up a path here, so I thought it was here. I can't seem to find the fourth one of these. I wonder if I ever found it. Let me look at my notes. Yeah, I sure did. Why isn't it on my map? That's weird. There he is. Right, he's in here. Heck. Oh, I've definitely talked to this guy. And recently. Thanks for the raid. Oh man, it's still not here. Hey. Where was the other way? There's one more weird entrance. I can't remember where it goes from. You know what? I'm just gonna go down to this new place with her. I don't think that's gonna work though. Better move it. Oh. Guess I'll use this time to figure out how to get to the other 8. Actually, it might be here. I think it is. Not that there's anything here. What? Okay. It's pretty weird timing. Especially since I just reloaded. Wonder what set that off. Oh man. Didn't even freeze time properly. Okay, that's it for the Shrine of the Mother, I think. Where else would I like the Dragon Key? Not really anywhere else left. Maybe? got a couple of complications that I just can't seem to solve. I think I need to figure out where this computer crap is so that I can move forward here, and I just don't understand how to get it. Oh, come on. I hate that fall, man. Oh, good. We interrupted a little bit. Did I ever get in there? I don't think I did. I'm gonna try later. Actually, did she interact with that? I don't think I've ever been in whatever that room is. It doesn't look like a real door. Okay, I think I'm done messing around with the fairy. I actually found something which is ridiculous. But I don't think I'm gonna find anything, I never do. But that one I don't think even had a hint. What's with this door? I don't think this door is legit anything. It sure is weird looking though. I'm pretty sure that water wasn't there until I flooded it either. The spalter makes me worse. Actively, it's bad to have. There's no question about that. Hey, nice rug. Too bad your dialogue still sucks. I definitely wish there was an on-off switch for the spalter. It's strictly downgraded weapon thing. Whatever fringe benefit it gives you is not worth the very high chance that an enemy will survive a hit that they shouldn't have survived because it does 1 damage instead of 10. It just blocks your real damage. I'd say it is trying to add a bonus attack of some kind. And if that bonus attack hits first, then my next attack gets iframed. Meaning that if I clobber this enemy right here, in like a falling while hitting him kind of way, like if I'm jumping into him and swinging, there's a chance he'll survive, even though he definitely shouldn't. And then I'll take a hit that I shouldn't have taken. And get stunned. And all of that. It doesn't seem to happen too often, but it's definitely when I glance the enemy. I think I'm locked up until I find the thing that lets me do mantras. I think I require that. Certainly did not mean to waste my freeze time. Oh well. You're a snake among spikes. Huge snake among spikes. Protects the enchanted words hidden by the giants. Could you give me those, please? I haven't done anything new, really. I did find some software, but it seems like it's nothing. I don't think any of the software seems to do much, so. I don't know what's going on here, but it's not helpful. I need to wake her up somehow. Yeah, I wouldn't pick it up again if I were playing this again. Even for the incomplete inventory. They did a genuinely bad job. That item. Emblem of Proof. It's because I have no notes at all that tell me exactly what to do, seemingly, that I feel like I need a hint now. I'm not sure, though. I haven't really been on this very long. Like 30 minutes, but it just feels completely hopeless, unlike some of my past ventures. I have no idea what they're looking for now. No direction. Can't seem to solve the twins for some reason. And I don't know what to do with that snake lady, and I can't seem to find Mantra's computer. That FTL run went all the way. Sleep is valuable. I sort of feel like I'm supposed to be doing something with the volcano pedestal thing, or finding a place to fight this boss. I feel like that should be doable. I just can't seem to get anything to happen with it. I don't know what the hell it wants. It's extremely the vaguest hint that it ever was. Something about witches. That's all I think. It helps me identify a room of value, and it still doesn't seem to do anything. This room was important once. Why not? It's to get me to do it. And also highlight your message at the same time.
Dang!
Hmm. Yeah, I did that yesterday or the day before. It's been a little while. I've had health maxed at least one broadcast ago. Like, not last night. I'm stuck. What an obscene message to have to record. La-Mulana. I think it's neat. Sure wish that it was taking a step back. Like, I'll be sad when it's out of content, but I wish I wasn't stuck right now. I wish there was an in-game system to unstick me, like every other game on Earth. There's not any kind of anything to make this flow again. I have to just get lucky and figure out what's going on. That part really ruins this. If they had just taken it back one step on the bullshit, this game would be incredible. I don't remember what was up here. I think it made that chest appear. I think it's genuinely fun when I'm actually doing things. I've had a couple streams where I just crushed it and got a ton done. I think last night was one of them. But most of them are like this, where I'm like upwards of 3 or 4 hours of just nothing, and that's not okay. At some point, the NPC should at least give you a hint, right? Like, they should help steer you in the right direction. They should have some kind of backup system. We made it too vague. I think the real problem is that they don't properly highlight. I mean, they have a highlighting system for things, and ultimately the writing is so vague that that's still not enough. Like, I can read that note there, it'll talk about Beelzebub, and it'll say, it'll highlight his name so you know he's important. And it'll say some nonsense about the 8 spirits, which I'm assuming is the bosses. Yeah. So I think this just means I need to kill the 8 bosses and then go fight Beelzebub, so really simple one to figure out. Except for why it's here. Like, why do I need this here? Why is this in this zone? Why is this like... Oh, I don't know. How many hours ago did I read that? 30? Like, fuck off, man. What are you giving this note for? There's so much of that. I think they needed to very carefully write the hints, and they didn't really do that. Well, usually progress is locked up because I couldn't figure out some really goofy stuff. Hero surrounding wall. I'm not sure what to do here. I have a new zone I can reach that doesn't have anything in it, and I keep going back there hoping that I can figure out how to set something off, because I have hints that say things like it's buried in the wall, hold the emblem of proof, but does all that mean? It doesn't mean anything. I don't know what it means. So if I could just figure out how to get that, I think I'd be wrapping up. Honestly, I don't think there's much left based on my inventory specifically. Yeah, I might be well stuck enough that I might need pointed in the right direction here. I know, as usual, I know what I need to do, and accomplishing it, I don't understand. The hint that I think I can solve currently is wisdom is buried in the wall. Hold high the emblem of proof before the palace guarded by Hell's gatekeeper. Glowing letters will shine through the darkness. The wisdom is in fact the virtual wise man. I need that sucker. And I know where the gatekeepers are. They're right over here. They're dead. And I ain't got me no virtual wise man, I'll tell you that. Where is he? I see a yin yang in the floor and on the ceiling up there. I can't scan this room. I can't make anything show up. I've shot it with all the stuff that I have. I don't know what emblem they mean. So here we are, where I presume this is the right place, and I don't know what to do in it. I don't know what's going on with this thing up here. I feel like I permanently missed something, probably up there. It was some kind of trap. Right here. Hopefully not, but I just can't help but notice that the trap never resets, so that's strange. Lousy. Yeah, I might get a hint soon, I'm not sure. I usually try and muddle through it, but I think I'm getting well truly stuck here, because I think I've exhausted most of my openings again. I've held up everything I have. This is the closest thing I can think of to an emblem of proof or whatever. But I don't really have anything that I would say actually fits that bill. I also have a hint talking about a snake surrounded by spikes, which is everywhere in the game, but also out here. It's extremely out here. This way to some new place that doesn't also have any value. It's just kind of locked up. What does this say? They're just missing some important words here. Okay, there's a huge snake in the background and a smaller one in front here. Oh. A million spikes everywhere. I've tried running around the ground and in the air, interacting with everything in here, and nothing seems to want to react. The statue being in the way of this weight seems like a devastating thing for my progress. These are the only spikes in the game that hurt you while you're walking through them. Which is also interesting. The last thing I did was kill the boss in the darkness and got here, really. That's it. I haven't done the twins. My inventory is pretty freaking loaded. I killed the shmup boss. I haven't used this thing still for anything, and that's pretty weird to me. They gave this to me, and I feel like it's the most worthless thing in the world. I don't know why they gave it to me. It's called a key sword, which also makes me feel like it's supposed to be used for something. But I've stabbed quite a few things with this, and nothing is unlocked. Well, you know what zone I should be working on? I guess I am wondering if I should go after the twins or not. I feel like I can. I feel like there's a way to get that boss to appear and get killed. And I have its gem still. Or should I be trying to get my computer somehow in here? Those are my two big things. I'm not sure which one or either is the correct move. And I found I lose a lot of time doing the wrong thing. I've been under the impression that the bosses are a low priority, but the last couple have seemingly done something. Like, I can only get in here because I killed that last boss, so... Blech. Alright. Yeah, I've done everything except for the twins, and whatever the 8th boss is that I don't even know. Damn it. Killed 11 mini-bosses, 10 mini-bosses. Oh. My boss roundup is I did the double snakes here. I did the giant, and I did this guy on the rail cart, and I did this fish, and I did this eyeball, and most recently I did this painting guy who is on a shmup section. Those are my 6. Those are the ones that are done. I know I can... Well, I have the key to access the twins, but I can't seem to get the thing to spawn. I don't know where it is exactly. It's something with witches. This is easily the most vague thing I've had the entire game. And I've spent a lot of time trying to figure this one out, but it's not opening up. And I was told by the game that there's one here, but I don't have the gem for Tiamat, who is also locked up. I can't seem to find the 11th mini-boss that I seem to need to get this one to do something here. So this one's seemingly not happening yet. I'm really out of notes. Like, I'm really stretched thin on notes. Pretty much the only note I have for the twins is some nonsense about 4 witches plus 1. And, no matter how many times I go into the room that is obviously that, I don't see anything happen. I might have to go through and try and find some more information that I don't seem to have anymore, but I don't feel like I've deleted anything. One of the things I was trying to do today was freezing the whole game. With the time freeze. Especially those rooms. And it ain't doing anything. This room is also weird. I don't know what the hell this is for. I feel like there's a big tip just missing. Like, they need another tablet that clarifies this, and it's just not a thing that exists, unfortunately. I don't know. I have no idea what's going on with this one. I've been here for a long time. Jeez. So slow. So that's hint A, and the other one is the number, and then there's this. These are the three that I have. That's it. That's all the information I have. This hint right here doesn't say a damn thing. Basically all it says is that the room is on the left side, I guess, because that's the front. The entire left side is the front, and the right side is the back. In terms of, that's what this warp is. Like if I walk into the next room, left. If I walk 2 rooms to the left, this channeler will change to this one by default, and that's how I know that I'm in the front or the back, because it's choosing the front or back warps. Currently we're in the back. So if they're telling me the boss spawner ain't here, you know. Obviously this one's fake. Now we're in the front. So I would figure it's in that pink room where all the witches are, but there's only 4 there, and they just don't seem to care about me. I don't know how you pray or whatever in this game. I press down in every square of this whole building. So I don't know what else to do. Nah, they don't care about me. All they do is sit in this room all day. So the 2 rooms that are pink here, they're called the Demon Altars, and they're referenced directly in that hint, and they both have witches in them. The one on the right has a unique one, dressed in black. This one allegedly has a white one in it, I guess, but I don't see her. I haven't seen that. I've sat here for a while, just hanging out with them, not killing them. See if that does anything. Nothing seems to get any kind of reaction. They're just regular enemies and they just go away after they're killed. She's there every time I go in that room. But she only appears once these 4 are dead. And that's weird because this room doesn't do that. Only the other one does. For some reason. Some unknown reason I'm not sure about. These 2 rooms obviously have extreme importance, and there's a huge missing bit of information on what I'm actually supposed to do, and I hate it. It was just left completely open. It's like every verb in the game has been attempted at this point. It's been a while since we've gone the right way. Where's this go? Oh, that's pretty clean. Because it's this like linked land, you would expect something to happen and one happens in the other or something like that. But they're so desynced and they just spawn on their own. It's like they're completely disconnected entities. Okay, she doesn't even appear until the frame after they're all dead. She's a very unique, obnoxious attack, but she's not a mini-boss in any stretch of the word because she dies in one swing. I'm gonna try teleporting right to the other side. Maybe I've been using the warp to get there or something and it's messing it up. Maybe I need to actually dive in this door. That would be stupid as hell. But I'm completely, like I said, I've completely tried everything at this point, so time to get desperate. I haven't seen any other witches than the ones I've already dealt with just now. Got the big heal. No, it's just empty. Neither one of these rooms have functions. I wonder how many times I've actually come in here. I figure it's like 30. It's the kind of thing I need a tally for. If I were watching somebody play this game, I would do that. I would find a room that sucks ass, and I know they'd come back to 100 times, and I'd just keep track. The tip says 5+1 witch, so it makes me feel like I'm not supposed to kill them, and I'm also supposed to somehow bring another one in. So 5+1 would actually be on the right side where the black witch is. I assume black, like it's kind of dark blue, but whatever. It's a unique entity. And there's one right outside the door, so maybe if I just don't kill any of these. But I feel like I've tried that already today. This guy in particular I've left alone. I'm just gonna leave her to her business this time. Have a good time in there. Maybe if I go to the other side now with her alive, do something for me. Extreme doubt. Like, I feel like, unless they really did go all out on some weird script of spawning them, she's already reset the room. Because I've moved one tile away. Right there is the spotter doing what I was talking about, where these enemies definitely shouldn't be living through a sword swing, but they do. Where are you? Oh, you're gonna get lucky on one or two of the obscure things. Alright, there we go. I don't know why you would think that's an intuitive thing, because of the way they despawn when I leave and come back is not how the game works, even. Just checking on the Black Witch and seeing if she's still there. I have left that room with just her in it and came back, and she's at all four of her fellas back. So that is extremely weird. It is the room I suspected, though. Yeah, but it doesn't work. It's just so poorly done that it doesn't end up working that way. It's just another one of those things you can put on my list of things I tried more or less, and I didn't do it exactly the way they wanted, so it just didn't ever connect. Yo. Nice shot. That's fast. That's even faster. What the heck? I think I'm a bit over-equipped for this boss, maybe. That don't hurt very bad. It's like almost impossible to hit the enemy without running into them in this game. When then these boss fights with the weird jumping required to get up there. Could use the axe, I guess. Whatever. I don't even know where the lightning's going. Yeah, I probably would have done it right away too. Man, these other weapons are so bad. I'm gonna just go home here and come back. La-Mulana. Seems like you're supposed to use the axe. This katana was the weapon they gave me. But, it's pretty crappy for this, I think. I wonder how many times I went from one pink room here to the other, back to back, ultimately, and didn't do this one very specific method. I bet that's in the double digits as well. Yeah, I used the grow to get there faster too, so that probably also is exactly why it didn't work. If that is true, I bet that is what I did, because it's faster to use the grow than to walk. I probably never walked. We just do so much damage with this right here. That went a little better. I can run some tests on it. I might. I'm curious about it. These witches gotta go. One of them stuns me, it's not okay. Actually, the ones that's just doing damage can probably stay because they do less damage than the boss. And that's helpful to me. In a stupid way. I don't think it's worth going after the boss when they're up there. Burning. Now, that being done, ultimately, one of the reasons I didn't focus too much on it compared to everything else is I don't think that anything unlocked because I did that. So there's that. Like another boss is dead, but what would it have opened? I don't think there is anything that it could have opened for me unless it made something happen in the new zone that I'm messing with, or the dimension zone, which seems more likely. Some door somewhere. Those two are just dead now. I want to check out something. This isn't too far back. I mean, it is a little bit, but it's not that far. It's missing a couple hours, but I certainly can do that boss. But I just want to see how it spawns. I sure have a lot of money. If warping resets it, then that's absolutely why I got stuck. If not, then I don't know why it never triggered for me, because this is something that I tried. As usual, it's on my list of things that I gave a shot, and I might have done it in the opposite order, I guess. Maybe I went to the other room first, but I don't know why I would do that when this one is the only one that ever spawned anything. I'm sure that I left this witch alive on purpose. Which is a weird thing to do, honestly. But I did it. because it was on the list of 500 things I could try. This trip is a little hazardous too, so I end up resetting it a couple times. That might have happened too. It's also weird because we come in this room and it visually isn't different until we kill all 4 of these. Hey. Okay, warping does not fuck it up. Oh, I don't have a gem? Yeah, no, that's right. This is right after the boss stole my gem. That's what's going on here. Okay, there are not very many doors that are locked. It's just a really stupid way to do it. I mean, that's not... You kill 4, you leave the 5th alive, and then you go to the other side. Why would you do that? The hint doesn't imply that at all. But I'm sure I tried something along those lines anyway. I mean, I felt like I knew where both of them would be. I even knew which one would be the boss room. And I screwed around with them in every way that I could. And it took a million tries. Nothing here seems new. There is a room in here I haven't gotten into yet. But I don't see access to it. Yeah, the way enemies despawn and stuff, it just feels extremely not what's going on. It feels like if I leave 2 tiles over, because it's how the entire game has worked up to this point, and there's no indication at all that it's different here. I would just assume that all 4 of them respawned. Like, that's definitely the obvious problem. It's not like it did anything to tell me otherwise. She is alone if you exit and re-enter, unless you go 2 tiles over, in which case, no, she's not, I don't think, because I'm pretty sure I did that. I'm looking at this room that I can't seem to get into over here, but I still don't see a way. Yeah, it's like, it's not a single room. It's more like if the map says it's a different room. Like, this is Abzu's room. But this place here is weird, so it actually is single rooms here. Every time that map says you're in a different room, things have respawned. That's how the game works. That's like its basic 101 rule across the board. That's how you know something despawned and you can spawn it again. You can do it here. So this is actually the same room. So if I kill that hand and go left and right, he's still gonna stick around. Which is a little weird, but that's the way I've understood this game to work at this point, so I need to go a little further to respawn him. even further than this. Now, this one will respawn every single time. Like, this is how the game works. Because this is technically a different room. Now, moving back and forth respawns that one. So, you know, I go in with that logic, knowing that that's how it works, and it screws me up real bad on a puzzle like that. It's cheating their own mechanics are just altered completely. It's nonsense. They really have to drop more hints if they're gonna do shit like that. That's my big problem with the whole system. But yeah, happy to get that done. I just don't feel like it's progress though. I gotta figure out. I mean, maybe that opened a door somewhere. I'm gonna check the new place. There's that door still, but I have extreme doubts that it opened. They're not inconsistent, except for that puzzle. I think that they are extremely consistent is why I got confused about it. Baphomet is a boss in Ragnarok Online. That's where I know it from, really, in terms of games. I don't see that name come up very much. And in that game, every boss, every enemy drops a card that you can put into your gear. It changes stuff. It gives you weird things sometimes. That boss gives you an attack that hits 9 tiles instead of 1. Just outrageously stupid, like aggressively ridiculous thing. And of course the cards are like a 1 in 10,000 drop, and this is a boss that only shows up once every hour. If you can even get it killed. Because it's an MMO, so nobody has this thing. I don't know if I've ever seen it, really. Okay, nothing new here. There's obviously something going on here, but it doesn't seem to care about me. I know that this is extremely where I get my computer, but he don't want to say hello. I don't know why. I'll use the key sword to unlock the way. There's a door up here locked. There's a statue in front of a weight. I have a hint that says a lone snake stands among the spikes. And something about words. None of that matters because they don't care. They don't want to say hello. There's nothing in here for me. Let's see if something opened real quick. All I found was this money chest and that's it. Hey, it opened. Oh, well that's the final door that I know about that I haven't been able to access. I have no idea why it just spontaneously opens like that, but there it goes. I guess this is what that boss did for me. Ew. Oh, I know where we're at. I'm ready for battle, you jerks. Hey, come down here. Okay, we didn't get an unlock this time. Angry snake. Okay, I'm gonna move some notes here. Progress is happening. I mean, am I supposed to know that that door is getting opened by that guy? I mean, I didn't even feel like that was the back. Was that the back? That wasn't the back, that was in the front, that door. But anyway, I only knew it was that door because it was the last one that I have. I feel like I killed all of these things. This tablet's gonna be very sad when it finds out. Alright, it sounds like I need to resurrect them. Oh, piss. That's not a good place to fall. I'm gonna have to get all the way around again. I think I need to fall the other side because there's a chest to grab here, so... That's not really the Inferno Cavern, that's, it's kind of its own place, for one thing, and it's not associated with the twins in any way that I can see. It's just kind of opened door. Is it linked to that door specifically, or is it always, you killed a boss, we're gonna open the next door in progress? Where was I going? I don't have a good warp to this place. I wish I did. Not really. I don't think there's a faster way than Graveyard of Giants down to Chamber of Birth to the door to the other door. I feel like anytime I'm running around the whole game like an idiot, it's my fault, but that all sounds like I'm supposed to be doing it. Because if you don't know what door it's opening, you're gonna be looking around a lot. In terms of navigation, the game doesn't take too long to explore. It's getting pretty big at this point, obviously, but even now, it's still not that large. Like, it would take me longer to explore any Metroidvania castle. I think I'm okay to have an answer to that. I don't think there's that many doors left to bother with. I mean, there's only one boss left in the 8 that would open a door, I guess, so I don't think it's a spoiler anymore. Tiamat's the only boss left, and I have a pretty solid idea. I mean, I had a pretty solid idea about how to get all these bosses to spawn. It's not always worked out, but I have a pretty solid idea of how to get her to spawn. I just don't know how to... I don't know the verb yet to make these bosses respawn. But I have all the information I need for the order. I wonder how I get that statue out of the way. What's this thing? Hey, life. I mean, is that why the door symbol is the wrong door every time? It's trying to hint at which boss opens which door, instead of just doing a much more sensible thing and just having a label where the door goes. That was really confusing. I had somebody tell me it was a bug, which I didn't think was true. Last time I fought these invisible dudes, I got a thing to happen. I don't know how I didn't notice that emblem up there. How did I miss that? What the? Absolutely the blindest player in the world. This looks like maybe the statue that needs to wake up. Okay, shortcut acquired. Even this place here isn't very easy to get to, but it's way faster than what I just did. So, if only I could get another pair of steps over on this side. This bottomless pit. Okay. The way to get to there from here is to do one of these all the way to the bottom of this tower, which it's still an entire freaking map, but at least it's fast because I'm falling the whole time. I don't think there's another way. I need that thing right there to give me medicine, I'm pretty sure. But I think I have to sing to it, and my dude ain't got a... He ain't feeling it. He just didn't feel like doing that, so... I wanted to check on both the thing up here and the other thing up here. Okay. Indeed, you were quite pissed. I read the tablet. That's against Newwood's rules. Nice. What is that, a bendy straw? Hit me with the DNA, are you? Money. What's this? Looks important. I was told about this wonderful thing once. I'm actually one item away from full inventory here because one of the items is a gem, but I mean I need that, so okay, I don't know how to use this still, so That's a problem. So this is in my note because one of the prophets told me about it. Philosopher guys. I need a jewel. So I don't know if this does anything by itself. I might need the other piece. Or I might need the notes on the computer that hold the spell or something like that. I'm actually going to go back through the little shortcut I made here. Pop. Aren't you impressed? I killed... Oh, okay, whatever. You don't care. I might be stuck now in terms of things I've unlocked. This is the end of my road, maybe. Not sure what to do with what I've got here. Unless it does something in this room, I don't know. Just gonna run around spamming this until I find a reaction. I don't feel like it does anything by itself. Not getting a whole lot to happen here. I did a little bit of the key fairy shit earlier and I found some software. I'm still missing 2 of those. Somewhere. Okay, well I'm stuck again. I'm going to the mother's room. And if that doesn't work, I'm going to the dimensions. I'll show this dude my new thing. He'll love it. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Tremendous doubts that I'm gonna get any results with this. That means I'm still missing something, and I got some new information about the Dimension Zone that I sort of had, sort of didn't have. This looks weird, but I always feel that way, I think. Like there was a wall here, but there's not now. Nah. Okay, that weight is one of the mysteries left. I'm actually gonna make a list, not of notes, but of things that are weird, and that weight goes on my list. Another thing that goes on my list is that statue standing on a weight. So that's two I can think of. Dimension Zone has some weird stuff going on, that's why I think it's next. I mean, I know there's a boss here too. I'm gonna combine my note with the new note. Voice Tail Body Wings is Ermalulu Ugalu. Okay, I got this. I don't know how to make them return, but I know where they're at. This one is third. Awful Lion Monster is third. This one is second. Terrible Snake Beast. I never fought anything in here. I'm determining the order, but once I have it, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with it because they're dead already. And even if they weren't. Obvious problem is... Well, actually, it's not a problem. That dude's above here. So I could go to number 2 before number 3. This is first, this room. Your lack of reaction is extremely... Yeah. Marduk. He's important. This room is not valuable. This is the last one. This one does not have that statue that they all had. Just some big, goofy goblins in the... I ran into this problem earlier when I was trying to get the shield to come back. The bosses are dead. So how do I return them to do this in order or whatever? I thought maybe it had something to do with this weird statue, but it doesn't seem like it does. My dude has killed too many things. Now there's no fixing it. Yeah, that's the only hand I have, and I don't know what to do with it. That's what I thought would happen. Back to life. I guess I'm looking for a pillar. Luigi, why? Yeah. There's a delicate balance of getting them to die permanently, but also in the right order. And I don't know the order in time. Like, I came here too early, I guess. I mean, sure felt like progress might have been here. I'm wondering if it's as simple as killing them in order, though, or if I need to do something else in this room anyway. Them being alive might not have anything to do with it. I don't seem to have any way to interact with this, though. How do I awaken souls? Toadettes, man! Toadette! I think I'll have an easier time with the randomizer because I already know. Well, I mean, I might play something like that if it's fun. I like randomizers. Sother Blues play it. Won't even play me in the Link to the Past randomizer. That one's great. Actually, I cut my teeth racing him in that. Did they all have this structure? I mean, lots of rooms have that, though. Pretty much every one of them does. It's such a background thing. I know this one's first. and I don't know what to do here to declare that I know it. We have the password, but not the lock to use it on. I'm extremely out of information. Like, I was lucky that I stumbled onto, well, I mean, I just kept on trying, but I'm lucky I found, ultimately I feel lucky that I found the way to find the twins boss, and that did not give me enough new information to work with. I'm still in the same place where I'm still missing the ability to actually use. I think I need to know how to use the spells that I have. Like, I have one for death and birth and some other stuff. I have 4 somewhere. They're not like in my UI anywhere, but I have them. I wonder what this does. Something. What? I don't think that was related to the software, was it? I'm just standing here, and it turned on. Whoa. Maybe it was. I don't think so. I didn't do any. I was just rambling and it turned on. You just wait long enough. You gotta be patient to bring something back to life. It ain't easy. Yeah. That's tough stuff. You just gotta stand around. That's the ticket. That's the last verb I would have expected, but I have done it before. I'm not sure what this does. I feel like one of these does whip damage, and anything related to this seems to be fairies. I figured out the key fairy combination. I used it earlier. I'm going by what the manual said about some of this stuff. Like, it told me Miracle with question marks would do things with fairies, and something with something else would do whip damage. I think both of those were question marks. I feel like we're getting to the point where they're probably giving me damage software. If I can't figure out what else it does, it's probably that. Since I couldn't measure the damage anyway, this is definitely the right place. This one's not coming to life like the other ones were. This is really strange. I was absolutely about to head off. Like, if I was playing this offline and not streaming and I wasn't rambling, I would have left by now and I wouldn't have seen this. Maybe whipping left and right has something to do with it, because that's a hint I've been trying to make work. Oh, how you doing? You're pretty big. I've been trying to get in your room for a while. Sorry, Donasauro taught me about that boss trick already. Chump. That looks good for business. I'm gonna go save. Oh, I've whipped left and right so many times that it's second nature at this point because I've never figured out what the hell it was talking about, so it's all good. I've known to do that. I knew it would show up someday. It's so vague that it's impossible to associate it with anything, but yeah, it exists. I can apply it to every single room in the game, kind of vague, but because I could do that, I have been doing it the whole time, so someday I'll connect the dot. I knew I had to do something in here. Specifically, it's I was actually looking at it. It says I was actually looking at it while I was trying to figure out what to do because it's in my list of a handful of notes I have left. It says turn left and swing, turn right and swing. Souls of children will awaken. Long departed is another part of that. Long departed will awaken, but they weren't that. They haven't been departed that long because I just killed them a couple hours ago. Hey, let's just join forces. How about it? What do you think? Oh. It would appear that your weakness is the lousiest thing in the world. Okay, I can jump on her shoulder and just... Her hair is a hitbox, but not her shoulder blades, it looks like. What do they want from me here? Maybe she needs to raise her arm up or something, I don't know. What the heck? Man, can't figure out where to stand at all. Everything is dangerous. Ugh. Nothing. Nothing at all was learned on that. Everywhere I jumped was danger. Every single bit. I feel like I could just shoot her. I'd rather figure out the boss, like, as usual. I want to try and figure out what I'm supposed to do, but I'm having a hard time doing that when I can't seem to even stand anywhere. I have to be in range of that gem, but, like, I can't even jump in and get out. Now that's all damage. I don't know why it is, but it is. So how am I supposed to do anything? I don't understand. She's made out of fire. We need better shoes. Maybe I approach from the bottom instead of the top. I'll just wait here. The platforms don't seem to be helping me much. Seems like this is the way to do it. The platforms are just the worst idea. Considerably not a good strategy. Uh-oh. 3 beams. What the? Love that move in Demon's Crest. Man. I don't know how to dodge the pink shots. Well, that was better. The bosses are all visually interesting, neat things. I don't know what I'm going to do after this boss is dead. I think probably going to get some progress just because they're all dead. This is the last of the 8 that I was told about originally, so maybe I could go do something elsewhere at last. Heck. I wonder if I'm supposed to... I don't think I have time to like jump around. I thought I missed an opportunity to do actual damage or something, like I hadn't actually done damage. I don't think that's the case though. Like she had a stun window there, and I've seen a couple games do a thing where all the damage I'm building up is fake. The only real damage happens during that window. Not sure if that's the case or not. It seems like I would have just enough time to maybe hit her one time, if that were the way it was. Uh-oh. Ah, damn it. That's really tight. That's exactly the same thing the first boss in Rogue Legacy does, so I certainly know what to do about that, but it's just not a jump that you can make that way. I don't have down stab in this game. Getting shot even when I try to wait for it. Like, I might as well just go in for the damage because I just can't seem to evade. They're just so randomly placed that I just can't dodge them. Depending on which way they come out, I'm just gonna get hit. Yeah, okay, that's definitely not the way this works. So I was making progress. It felt like it because it seemed like I was making her mad. I'm doing way worse in terms of health here than last time. Yeah, it sure sucks to get hung up on something like that. The little wizard thing for the twins, that was not what I hoped. I mean, I was hoping I was missing an item or something and I wasn't just not doing something silly, but it was just something silly. The heck. I got hit by water that was already gone, that's not good. Man, I don't understand this, really. I should probably get full health, I guess, for one thing. But her head does damage. It would do less damage than her lasers, but I've already confirmed that everything that she is damage. Yeah, I'll be playing Rogue Legacy too, as soon as I'm able to. It's my game. I'm actually going to play through Rogue Legacy 1 soon. I mean, that's not going to take very long. There is that mod by, I forget actually the person who made it, but it's for a speedrunner named Zorz. He's a buddy of mine. He's the one who runs that these days. Basically, they made a mod to torment him, and ultimately it was so well content driven that it got put into the game officially as an option. Like you don't have to go to Mod Workshop or anything, it's just built into the game as a switch you can turn on. Okay, here goes death again. Oh, for fuck's sake. I didn't even get a chance. If she does that again, I'm just gonna die again. I gotta figure out how to dodge that or I'm not gonna win. That's just what it's come down to. That's how you dodge those. Hey, open up. Heck. I never made it to post-game bosses, I guess. Okay, this... Going across the top seems like it's not ever going to work, ever. It's just too far. So I don't know what I'm supposed to do. And maybe there's a way to interrupt her from zapping everything. Jeez. So the way to dodge this is to destroy the projectiles, actually, I guess. Jeez. I'm desynced with the lasers so bad. They're just exactly when I go to jump every time. Ain't great. Damn, man. Ugh. I also have a snake in the form of this golden, useless, usable thing. Alright. I don't think that's gonna help me much, but... I'm trying to lure it back the other way. It doesn't care. It picks a direction and it's coming. It's just crushing. I have to be up higher sooner. But I can't. I'm dead. I don't understand at all. Like, this doesn't make any sense. There's nothing I can do with the whip. I mean, if I had sub-weapons, I could maybe use the shield to do something, but I seriously doubt it would reflect those. I haven't needed sub-weapons for any of the bosses yet, so I don't think that's the case anyway. There's gotta be a way to maneuver away. if I were up at the top when it started, I suppose I could dodge it maybe. I don't know. There's a chance that that's the case. Just be prepared for her to do it in advance, extremely in advance. Like I know when she's going to do it, more or less. Maybe I can damage the heckin' rings. I'm just gonna hang out up top for a while here and just try to exist. Okay. If she's going to aim at the top, then I can fall down and dodge it. That's one way. I think I've got a strategy now, at least. Something. I mean, I got hit by it, but I didn't think she'd start at the top either. I thought she'd aim down again. She's very accurate with that. I can use that to lure it. Which is going to be more difficult, but doable. Possible dodge. That water hits me when it's gone off the screen, and I hate it. He took fall damage, and it was exactly as far as he can fall before he gets stunned, unfortunately. I think I would have dodged it if not. I'll have to watch out for that. He ain't the Spelunky guy, he can't fall that far. The doofus. I'll have to learn the timing on it to really get that down. If I'm lucky, I can get 2 swings off on her when I jump up here. I think it's depending on where her hitbox is, though. It moves up and down a little bit, and I think it actually changes just enough. So maybe I'm just messing up because of the swing time. I'm using the whip because I like to learn how the bosses were meant to be done in these kind of games. I haven't used sub-weapons the whole time. I decided to do that once I realized that that was a possible thing. And that consumables... it was hard to tell if this game cared about the rules or not, but it does. In terms of bosses, at least, it cares about not requiring sub-weapons as spam to win. So once I realized that was true, I started doing it. My first evasion, I think. Yeah. Okay, we gotta get under the arms to attack anymore, though. That's the problem. But that's not a big problem, because that don't hurt too bad. I only got to hit her 3 times, that's a problem. A different problem, and we're not really making any headway here. I mean, 3's alright, it's just not enough. I really want more than that. Fuck, she's doing it twice in a row, I'm dead. Not this time, I ain't dodging this. Almost, actually. Man. So much spam going on now. Wow. I'm just gonna hang out down here and try and do some more damage. Hopefully she's almost down. Uh-oh. Pretty lousy. I did not expect her to break sequence. And then that spam at the end was really different from what was going on. Yeah, we have pretty much all the combat, I think. I mean, maybe, actually, I'm not sure. There might be a combination here that does damage upgrades. I'm not sure, though. I might be able to raise my damage somehow. Who knows? Random, unscripted. It's like instruction manual stuff, and it's not even in there very well. I don't have a way to measure it, really. I think there is, though, a way to upgrade my damage even further. It's pretty high, though. I don't feel like I really need that. For all I know, I already had it set that way. I don't actually know what any of that software does. The axe would be easier, but the damage would be so much worse than what I'm using. These double hits I'm getting, I think, are pretty big. I can't, unless I double jump straight up, I can't hit her with the whip at all. Maybe I should switch to the axe at this point, because it's pretty lousy to try and whip. I just know that it's the best damage I've got. I'm in trouble. Jeez. Okay, she's doing 2 in a row. Hate to see it. Heck. Well, I'll use this time to do damage, I guess. I guess she always does 2 in a row at that point. I know I just died the first couple tries before she did it, so I didn't know. She might actually be done doing that. Well, she is now. I don't want this chest. Nah. It's cursed. Who knows what's in there, man? Oh, wait. Looks like garbage. Let's take this. This is from Phoenix Wright. I know this thing. The only thing it's from, and nothing else in the world. Just Phoenix Wright. They created this. Hey, I can finally warp out of here. We destroyed dimensions. What fight was the witch fight? You mean Baphomet? Oh, the music is ruined. What? I was pretty overequipped, like, I feel like, so I didn't have any trouble, really. Wait, you absolute jackass. Hey dog, thanks for it. Well, I think I know what to do with this, but we got things to do, places to be. I'm actually gonna do this at 8 tonight. I don't know what's left in this game. Probably there's a decent chunk left, I imagine. I have some hints here. I have enough hints to tell me that I still have some time left to sink into this, but I do have all the items now, except for the software. I think I know exactly where to take this symbol because I've seen it already, so next time I jump in here, I'm going to the ox face and horse head. Ox head and horse face. Were you annoying? When was that? I'm being annoying. Sock nog! There. Now I've annoyed more than you. Feel better. Big Johnson, they're playing Fisher Price. I remember that game. I'm hosting that. See you later.